Good afternoon, everyone. It's 16th of November 2018, Friday, and day 17 of my daily video project. So I did not get the job. I knew that when I didn't get a call on Wednesday that I didn't get it. And I got the call earlier this afternoon. It was a no, and that hurts. I mean, I'm just a human being. It hurts. It felt like I got punched on the face, like straight through, and now I'm bruised. So the call happened at 2 o'clock. It's now, what's the time now? 6 o'clock. Let me just have, I'm having a red wine now. Celebrating, not really. I know I have to make this video. So once I got the call, I texted important people in my life, texted my brother in America, and he called afterwards. And then I also texted a couple of girlfriends and let them know, just to help get me into that a proper mindset. Once I sent text messages, I just sat down and prayed, or like asked God to, okay, what now? What am I gonna do now? Because I do have a bigger strategy, but at that point earlier it was more, what am I gonna do now? Should I sit down? Should I think about it? Should I debrief and go and debrief myself, or go through it? Because when I go through rejections like that, I don't want to think about it too long, and so I wanted to give it a time where I've gotta go through it within X hours or within a day, so I can easily just move on. Because it is a rejection. At the first instance, you would think that you're no good. You go through bouts of questioning whether you're good or not. But towards the end, or at least towards the end of my discussion with my brother and pray, and more like, Lord, you have to give me the wisdom that I need now just to get me through. And once, because my brother and we talked for like 2 hours, and I'm so grateful. I have a fantastic brother, and because we're Christians, and so we talk about it in the context of a bigger purpose, like we as a Christian, and how best to see within that context. In the span of talking an hour and a half, I was able to actually think more of the bigger strategy that I wanted to do anyway, like in the first place. Like, sure, I wanted to be working for someone else, but I also wanted to work for myself and develop a business. But right now I feel like I'm not ready to go there yet. But then again, am I not really ready? So those are the things that's going through to my mind right now. Of course, today, and I'm thinking this is going to be the content of my video today, is this not getting the job and being rejected. Because I do have a crush on that job. It's like you have a crush on someone, and the feeling's not mutual. The feeling's not mutual, and it's almost like the other guy's interested in somebody else, but I'm so into him, but he's not into me, kind of thing. So it's this similar analogy. Yeah, so inevitably the first reaction is, I felt I felt sad, I felt rejected. It was a bit like, again, punch in the face. Once I processed all this information and talking to my brother, it helped me crystallize the bigger picture. And now it's more a matter of perspective. If I have to If I have to look at my life at a macro level, at a high level, I know that I'm winning. Because one, I'm not dying, I'm not sick, I'm not I'm not going through a big problem. I have more blessings than problems in life. At a micro level, of course, there are things in my life that are not working or I'm not happy with. I wish that I'd be doing XYZ rather than doing ABC, like but to me, I see that as a micro level way of thinking. And so not getting this job is a micro level. I have to look at it at that perspective, because again, I go back to, I feel I'm so blessed with my life. There is, and right now at this moment in time, I can say that there is nothing more that I want or need. I mean, sure, like it'll be nice to have a job, and sure, it'd be nice to have a boyfriend. Sure, it'd be nice to whatever, like whatever it is that I think, or society, or not even that, or I think I need. But at the macro level, I think that I'm actually okay if I don't have that, because like I said, I have more blessings than not. I'm so grateful of everything that I have, that I can't be too upset about not getting a job. When I look at it that way, at a different perspective, I feel like I'm winning. I mean, I've lost that I didn't get it, because honestly, it's like that job, when I read the job description, it's like the easiest job for me to do. But they don't see me they probably don't see me as the right fit. And truthfully, even the argument, it was like, initially it was like they're saying, I think you're overqualified, and then the conversations like, we want more senior. I actually don't get it. But regardless, it's a mute point. Like, there's no, they don't want me. They probably, I think I see it more as I won't fit within the team or the team culture. Probably you know um I'm not bitter. Like, let me just say that, like, I'm not really bitter. I'm not. I am just saying that the rejection hurts. And yeah, so from that perspective, I am okay. The other side of me, this is now, you and I, guys, this is my way of debriefing my mindset. The other side of this job search is, it's all my fault. There is no such thing as, I can't say, well, I've done everything that I can. Or really, like, have I really done everything that I can? And so I my next strategy is to really dig in. Like, I am where I am now because of all the actions or decisions I have made in the past. And so I'm pretty sure if I go and audit the process that I'm going through up to this point, there will be areas where I know I can improve. I get that, and I will get there. But there is also a different perspective, that I feel personally is what I should be focusing on, is really developing this framework that I have already imagined. Because in the interview, when they ask, oh, what's your plan? And I already have a plan. I already have a 90-day plan on how I'm going to execute that job. Within 3 months, I should be able to develop something and say, here you go. And I've already set it up, like how I'm going to do it, what needs to happen, etc., etc. But then I wanted to get that job so I can build that, and so I can get paid for that. But now when I think about it, because if I really love this area of my expertise, then I could easily do it and love doing it and give it for free, even if I'm not paid doing it. Because that's, to me, that's the notion of, do you really love this? And when I think about it, I'm like, I feel, I believe that I'm really good at, I'm really good at this area. And so now the bigger plan, or the next plan for me, is I will write the framework and the kit for that's meant for the job, and I will develop it and provide it free for other companies, or give it straight to the regulator and say, here guys, I've developed this, maybe you can use that. Because I believe so much in that framework because I've done that in the past, and to me it's not like a hard thing to do. And so I just have to develop it and build it and give it away. And essentially, HAPA 6, that's in between that call and this time, somehow that's the plan that I have developed. Like, I'm not desperate for a job. I've saved enough to be able to survive for a few years, or probably until retirement. So I know that if I build something in the next month or two and give that for free, I feel like I'm already winning. But to build that, there's a lot of IP that will get in there, and I'm cool with it. So yeah, that's the thinking behind today's rejection. So looks like I just have to pull my plan B, and that's now becomes plan A. So there you go, guys. That's my Friday bean. I have done a bit of declutter this morning, but my whole afternoon was entirely dedicated to thinking and feeling shit. I've cried. I cried a bit, and that wasn't nice at all. Like I'm a crier. I'm just thankful that I have a great family support system. When my brother and I were talking, really love this area, then go and develop it and then give it away free. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do. And so I will claim God's promise on Jeremiah 29:11-13, when he said, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." So that's God's promise, and so I'm just gonna cling on to it. That's it for now. I'm not gonna get drunk. I'll just have this glass. And thank you all for taking the time to watch this. I appreciate you, and I shall see you tomorrow. Cheers. Bye bye.